Hi, I'm Stylist Lee. Some of you may know me as your friend, your family member, your homegirl who does hair. But for the most of you, you know me as your celebrity hairstylist who keeps it real. And with over 11 years of experience, your girl has found herself in a pickle or two, where I had to keep it real. And oftentimes I ask myself, am I wrong? Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Am I Wrong? Where you visit every week to hear a bizarre customer service story and you weigh in and tell me if I was wrong how I handled the situation or if I was right by giving your girls a thumbs up. It's going to be the last episode for season 1. If you guys like this season and you want me to continue to keep doing these videos in regards to customer service stories within my 11 years of experience on crazy situations that I've been in and how I handled them, I advise you to go ahead and share this video along with the other videos within this season in order for me to feel motivated to share more stories to you guys. As you guys know, I have to start from the beginning in order for you guys to evaluate exactly if I was wrong or if I was right. So let's go ahead and begin. It's a regular work day, no special client, wrapping it up with a particular client right now. And I have a gap in between my schedule. A 30-minute window for me to do whatever it is I want to do. And usually within that time, because a lot of times I work straight through and I never really take time out to take a lunch break or just to really just answer questions by emails or inquiries that people may transfer over to me from my assistant in order for me to review or read. If you guys know anything about being on your feet and working, you always want to take time out to eat because you may not be able to deliver a good service or you may not even be able to think quick on your toes just because of lack of nourishment. So I'm a particular person, if I do not eat, I am not the happiest individual and I am not the friendliest individual. If you guys know anything about being hangry, then you don't know anything about my hunger when I am hungry and I get upset. So do you guys know anything about Tales from the Hood, the guy in the movie, and then at the end of the movie he turns into this?
Welcome to hell!
Well, that's me when I'm hungry. I am that person. Stay far, far away from me. My client finishes up with her service and I immediately think quick on my toes. I looked at the time. I said, ooh, I have 30 minutes. I'm about to go ahead and get me something to eat. And then I have enough time before my next appointment comes and I can service her and then I'll be done for the day. I can go home and have a grand finale. I leaves out, I lock up my studio, I pass up the receptionist, I let her know that I'm about to be stepping out for the day. I said, oh, I'll see you later, blase, blue. Then I get to the door, there's a young lady who comes in and she immediately asks her, oh, is Stylist Lee available? Is she here? So I hear her behind me and to myself, I'm saying, just keep walking. Don't stop. Keep walking because you are on a mission and you have to get you something to eat before this next person come in or you're not going to be no good for this individual when she gets here. So I'm slowly walking out the door and the receptionist says, oh, there she goes right there. Actually, that's Stylist Lee. And I immediately roll my eyes at the top of my head and I'm just like, I turned around, I said, hello, how are you doing? And she was like, oh, are you Stylist Lee? I said, yes, that would be me. How can I help you? And she was like, oh, I want to come in to see about getting a consultation. I proceeded to explain to her, I said, hey, I said, well, currently right now I'm on my lunch break. I said, I do not accept walk-ins. Consultations and booking is handled through my online system, and you'll be able to read and agree to the terms and conditions, and you can proceed from there and pick the time that best fits your needs. So she goes on to tell me, she said, oh, I'm not gonna be in town long, and I really wanted to get something done, service done by you, so forth and so forth. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, I'll be right back and I'll be able to talk to you when I get back. She's like, oh, I don't have that much time. I was hoping maybe you can just give me 5 minutes of your time. It's not gonna take long at all. And I said, me trying to be a good person, which being a good person has seemed to always bite me in the butt, but we're not gonna get into that. I said, okay, not a problem. So I proceeds to turn back around. I goes back into the studio, unlock everything, turn the lights on. Now it's time to basically do a consultation. That's pretty much what I was doing, a consultation. So she goes on to tell me that she wants to get a custom wig made. I said, okay, cool. She said, I never had a custom wig made, but I went on your site and I was able to see some of your wigs that you made, and I really love everything that you do. I'm a big fan, blah, blah, blah. So I said, oh, okay, thank you. You know, I appreciate that. Thank you for your compliments. What is it that you're looking for in particular? So she goes on to describe what she's looking for. She said she wanted a bob. She told me she wanted it custom colored. She never had a wig made for her, or has she ever had color on a unit of any custom piece of any sort. So I said, oh, okay, this is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I said, well, there's going to be a couple of things that I need from you before we move on with this custom piece unit. I said, I'm going to need your measurements. Do you have any hair that you're going to provide, or do you need hair for your unit? She said, oh, I don't know anything. I'm going to get hair from you, blase blue, right? So I let her know. I said, okay, you're going to need X, Y, and Z to complete this unit. Coloring costs this much, and based on your measurements, your price range for this particular unit is going to be this much. Typically it takes approximately 2 weeks to make. I said, because you're on a time frame, because she basically was letting me know that she's not going to be in the city long, that she was going to be moving back to the East Coast. And I said, okay, well, I completely understand. I said, I typically don't like to take orders that are rushed for time, just because I like to be able to dedicate much time into your unit, and also because I have to work this in between my schedule and working on set as well. So my time restraint is really tight, and I don't like to put more pressure on myself than I cannot handle. So she said, oh, I completely understand. Please take your time. I really want to get this unit before I leave, because I want to have a new hairstyle when I get back home on the East Coast, right? I said, okay, cool. I give her the list of everything that she needs and what the cost is going to be able to accomplish this custom wig unit. So first install, she tells me, oh, ooh, that's a bit pricey. This wig better be exceptional. It better be top notch. So I ignored it. I said, no worries, ma'am. It's going to be exceptional. You're going to like it. You're going to be very pleased. I said, you did say you saw my other units on my site, correct? She said, yes, I have. I said, okay. I said, well, the same pieces that you've seen there, they're going to be just as equivalent to what I've already previously made, if not better. She said, oh, okay, because I've never spent this type of money on my hair before, and I really hope that this comes out right. I said, cool. We goes over that. After we've gotten moved on with that price of the unit, we goes on to let her know. I was like, okay, you're gonna have to pay for your hair outright, and also for your unit, you're gonna have to put down half of your fee, and you'll pay your remaining balance for pickup time. So basically what a pickup time is, when your unit is completed and you received confirmation that the unit is completed, you basically schedule a time that works best with your schedule, and you come in on that time or date, and you pick up your unit and you pay your remaining balance in cash or in card. She said she understood. So then, second install. Ooh, I don't know you. I don't know if I feel comfortable with giving you a deposit up front. Can you just do the unit, and then if I like it, I'll pay you for it? I said, unfortunately, this is a custom unit. This is something that you have created out of your head. This is something that you personally want. So unfortunately, no, I would not be able to start on this unit unless a actual deposit is put down and the hair is paid in full in order for me to go ahead and start cutting the hair up and changing the color and altering the color of the actual hair piece. I just don't know. We're just not going to do that. So this is my requirements in order for you to be able to schedule with me or to receive service from me. If not, you are welcome to go somewhere else. So she said, okay, well, I'm trusting you to do the right thing because you're a stranger. And I said, and ma'am, you are a stranger. So look like we're both in the same boat. I asked her to verify her information with an ID. That was a problem. She said, oh, I don't feel comfortable letting you see my ID or getting a copy of my ID. I said, well, ma'am, you're using a card. I need to be able to verify that this is you. And also I need a card and an ID on file, just in case we have any discrepancies in the future. So she was like, ooh, so many levels to this, so many levels to this. So let's just say anything that's over $500, we're going into the $1,000 range. There's an ID and a card, whether you're going to Apple or anything, they always want some type of verification because it's a pricey item or pricey merchandise, and people need to protect themselves. People who do not understand that a merchant or a professional needs to protect themselves, you are sadly mistaken. This is the new world. We need to protect ourselves at all times, just as well as you need to protect yourself. We need to protect ourselves. I said, look, ma'am, I said, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. If you don't feel comfortable giving me a copy of your ID or using your card, I said, you're more than welcome to go get cash and you can put down the balance, half of your balance in cash. Oh, no. I prefer using my card. I said, okay, well, if you prefer using your card, these are the steps that you're going to have to go through in order to reserve this custom wig unit, right? All right, cool. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, do I really want this money? Because this is just too much work for me to accumulate these couple of daggone bucks for all of this, and I'm hungry. I'm like, I'm just not feeling this right now. Like, I'm gonna rewind for a second. I should have known that this lady was inconsiderate when I told her that I was on my lunch break, and I literally just was on my lunch break. Just to let you guys know, because I know you're probably wondering, whatever happened to that lunch break? I never got it. She already told me that she was going to be leaving within 2 weeks. She told me the date that she was going to be leaving, and I made sure I expedited her unit first. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and get started on this so we can go ahead and get this out the way. I don't want to waste too much time and not focus on this piece. I focus on the piece. I kid you not. Every other day, I received an email.
You've got mail.
Asking, are you finished yet?
You've got mail.
You sure this is going to be a good piece?
You've got mail.
I hope this is worth my money, because I'm spending a lot of money on this. It needs to look good.
You've got
Hello.
mail.
How are you? How far are you with the unit yet? If this unit looks good, I'm going to refer you a lot of people. So make sure you do your best.
You've
Next
got
email.
mail.
Oh, so I know I told you I'm going to be leaving, but don't rush. Don't rush. I want you to take your time. And if you need to ship it, you can ship it. Every other day for 2 weeks, I had to get an email forwarded to me in regards to this lady. So I'm like, whew. I said, woosah. I said, let me finish this, get this lady her piece back, get it done, get it over with. Yes.
1 week later.
How you doing? Your unit is complete. Can you give me a date and time that'll best work for you? We're gonna just do a scenario of a Wednesday. So Wednesday is 2 days before she leaves. I contacted her, she said, oh great, I would like to pick it up on Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. I said, okay, great, not a problem. I'll be at the studio. You just make sure you be there at 10 and have your remaining balance for your unit piece, and then we'll be done and you'll be able to You can try your uni. I said, oh, and you can try your uni piece on. Make sure it's a, you know, a comfy fit. If there's any adjustments I need to do, let me know now. Cause that's why I want to make sure I allow at least 2 more days before she leaves, just in case I had to do any type of alterations. So she tells me 10 o'clock Wednesday. I gets there Wednesday, 10 a.m. Nobody shows up. I waits 15, 20 minutes. Nobody shows up.
Everybody cock your pistols! Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
All right, let me give her a call. I give her a call. I didn't get an answer. So I was like, all right, I'll wait another 10 minutes. 10 minutes, now we're at 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I give her another call. She answers the phone.
Hello?
I said, hey, how you doing? I said, this is Stylist Lee. I was giving you a call in regards to your pickup time for today at 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that. She was like, I'll be on my way up there now. I'll probably get there in about 2 hours. I'll see you in 2 hours.
Hold up. Say what?
So immediately I said, oh, excuse me. I said, no, you will not be coming here in 2 hours. I'm gonna need you. I said, well, how about this? I said, where is your location? And I can drop it off to you and you can pay me in full there. I said, because I do not have 2 hours to wait for you. She was like, oh, you'll do that? You'll do that for me? I said, sure. I really want to get this unit out of my way. Yeah, like to myself, I'm saying, yes, I want to get this unit off of my hands, into your hands, and I want this transaction to be complete as quickly as possible. This is just me, the address. I get the address, I proceed to go in that direction. 3 minutes later, she messaged me and tells me, oh, turn back around, turn back around. No need for you to come this way. I'm already out the door. I'm gonna go ahead and come that way to you.
What is that? Oh shit, what is
the place where I'm going to get breakfast at? You can meet me at that restaurant. So at this point, I said, the nerve of this lady. I was like, well, ma'am, I was already en route to you. I said, so this restaurant where you're going to, where do I need to go? She said, I'm gonna pin it to you right now. I'm gonna pin it to you. I said, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, it's gonna be one of those days. I can see it right now. It's gonna be one of those days. So I said, okay, not a problem. She pins me the address. The address is probably about 15 minutes from my studio location. As soon as I get there, I messaged her. I was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm here at the restaurant where you plan on having breakfast at. I just want to let you know that I'm parked in the front. Whenever you get here, please let me know. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. You know, I waited 1 hour and 15 minutes for this lady to show up. Every time I call, oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oh, yeah. I'm like right there. Oh, yeah, I'm about to be there, yeah. Almost there. So I just want you to empathize for me just for a second. By this time, I'm pissed as hell. Ain't no covering it off my face. Professionalism out the door. It left me, it died and went to heaven. Ain't none. I'm all professional the fuck out. So now I'm gonna keep it 100% real with y'all. No, I did not cuss this lady out. I did not even raise my voice at this lady. But let's just say everything I wanted to say was in my face. She gets there, she tells me, oh, Lee, I'm here. I said, where are you? This is the tone, no exaggeration. I said, where are you? Oh, I'm right here in front of the building. I said, okay, I'm in a white car. I'm approaching you now. So we get there. So I had nothing but time to think. Now, keep in mind, I have terms and conditions and policies that I go by. I have late fees that my clients have to abide by. Not only did you not show up to the studio where I work at, you didn't show up there, you were late, you didn't call me. That's a tardy fee. And your appointment is canceled. You get no wig. You forfeited. Okay? 2, I was willing, I said, you know what? Not a problem. I'm willing to meet up with this person to her location. I meet up at your location and you make me wait an hour and 15 minutes. Must I add, the place that she pinned me, the original place where she was originally, was 20 minutes away from my salon. That's where she was coming from. I don't understand why I had to wait 1 hour and 15 minutes after she told me she was already leaving. Already, this lady does not give a shit about me. She doesn't care about my time. She doesn't give a shit where the hell I gotta go. She doesn't care that I have other obligations outside of my studio. I have other jobs. I don't just have one job. I have multiple jobs. I have multiple businesses that I have to run and operate and make sure that they're functioning on time and efficiently. So a lot of people think that, oh, you're a salon owner and that's all you have to worry about. No, honey. No, we're here. We're on the sidewalk. Now, I wasn't able to give her that nice professional fitting that I wanted to give her. I wanted her to try on the unit to make sure the color was right, make sure that the cut, the length was right, the fitting was right, make sure it was comfy. I wasn't able to do any of those things because she took that away from me. And at this point, I didn't give a shit. I really did not care that she took it away from me. At this point, I just need to get across town and leave this whole situation and forget that this ever happened. I gets to her. She says, oh, hi, Lee, hi. She's just as happy and peachy as she want to be. So I was like, I said, hello. I said, hi, how are you? She said, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm realizing that I've been here an hour and almost 30 minutes. I said, I'm not too happy right now. She was like, is that some attitude I detect? And I said, that's a possibility. I said, that is a strong possibility. That is what you are detecting. I said, I am very disappointed. And it's unfortunate that you were very inconsiderate of my time. You did not care where I had to be. And you didn't seem to be eager to get your piece that you put down for. We could have rescheduled for another day if that did not work for you. So she said, well, if it was so important where you had to be, then you could have just left and you could have just rescheduled or you could have just shipped it to me. I said, that's interesting. I said, I don't understand why you're putting the ball in my court when you are the person who obligated to meet me at this pickup time. You told me that Wednesday worked for you. You told me that 10 a.m. worked for you. Reasons why I accommodated my schedule to be able to accommodate your service. And you also told me that you are pushed for time because you are the person that has to go out of town. She said, well, clearly you must be hurting for money, honey. You must be hurting for money because if you really had something to do, you just would have left and you wouldn't have cared about the other balance, the remaining balance of the unit. I said, once again, you are a very inconsiderate person. I said, no one's hurting for anything. I said, the only thing that I do not like, I have a stock fee. So I have to hold on to your unit. It's not a problem. I can do it. It's going to cost you. It doesn't cost me. I charge you every day. I have to hold on to your unit until you're ready to pick up. My home is not a storage unit. It's not here to store all your wig pieces that you guys want to order and just keep it there. That's not what this is for. This is for you to receive service, pick it up. That's what you signed up for. That's the terms and conditions that you agreed to. So I goes on to explain to her. I said, look, let's go ahead and close this tab out. I said, I just want to get this done. She was like, oh, well, excuse me. Well, I have your money right here. I said, well, unfortunately, it's going to be an upcharge. I said, I am going to have to charge you an inconvenience fee, also a late fee to accommodate for my time. Excuse me, an inconvenience fee? She said, I feel like you're only doing this to me because of who I am and because I'm not from here. And I said, what? I said, ma'am, I said, you can look on your terms and conditions. You can also read my regulations and guidelines online on my site. I said, everyone who schedules or books any service with me has to agree to these terms and conditions, and it states clear as day. Anything that's over 15 to 20 minutes, you are considered late or tardy. Anything after 30 minutes, your appointment is automatically canceled and you forfeit your deposit. Because of my customer service that I feel that I'm very fair with, I did not forfeit her half of her deposit, because keep in mind that would be half of her unit cost, and I know she would have had a heart attack. I said, however, you are going to have to accommodate me for the time that I have taken out of my day. Not only have I taken out of my day, I said I left from the shop where we originally planned on meeting, drove to another site location that is not a part of my service. I do not offer that in my services, okay? I just want to make sure you guys get that. I do not offer that in my service, but to accommodate her to best fit whatever it was in her schedule that she was going for, because it sounded like she just rolled out of bed. That's what it sounded like when I called. Willingly just made me wait. She told me she was going to be there within 15 minutes. She was not there in 15 minutes. She was there in an hour and 15 minutes, and did not keep me posted on what was going on. Did not care, and still didn't care. In my face, she didn't care. She just was like, I don't understand what's the problem. All in all, I gives her her unit. She said, oh, you're a thief. You're a thief. She said, you're stealing from me. You're stealing. I put down my deposit like you said, and I trusted you to hold my deposits. I was like, I don't understand where this is coming from. I did everything that I said that I was going to do. I did my job. You just didn't do yours. She goes on to say, take your money, take your money. She was like, you're mean and you're rude. She said, I'll never refer anybody to you. You're an ugly human being, and you're ugly just like this wig. This wig is hideous. So she goes on to tell me that, right? She said the wig is ugly, it's poorly done. I hate it. I just hate the unit. I hate the color. The color is hideous. So she's just bashing the wig, right? She's bashing it, she's bashing it, she's bashing it, she's bashing it. So all said and done. So I get home, I woosahs, I breathe, I get something to eat, because food always makes me feel better, honey. I get something to eat, probably got me a little snacky snack. Told my husband the whole story. He was like, girl, you know you be having some crazy people up in there. I said, I know. I said, I don't know what it is about the universe, why they send these crazy ass motherfuckers here, but I just can't deal with it no more, and I don't want them to come back. Whew. Thank God she's leaving to the East Coast, and I ain't never got to hear that lady again.
One eternity later.
I get a message. Hello, how are you? My name is Beep. And you did a wig for me about a year ago, and I love it completely. I have a girlfriend who I want to refer to you, and I also want to know if I can come in to get another wig done by you. And I would love, you know, for you to reply back to this message. All the verbal abuse, the energy it took out of me, and everything that entailed with that service and me getting my money, I did not answer that message. I could not go through that ringer again. I refused. I just couldn't do it. So that's the end of that story. So you guys, you already know what time it is. This is the time where you guys get to evaluate if I was wrong or if I was right on how I handled that situation. Do you empathize where I'm coming from? Or are you a customer and you believe customer service and customers are always right? I don't care what they put you through. I don't care what you have to deal with. You have to smile and suck it up. Let me know. Leave your discussions below. Leave your comments below. And make sure you rate this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more Am I Wrong series, make sure you subscribe and share this video. So many different platforms where you can see customer service reviews, but there's not really a platform where professionals can actually tell their side of the story. So I use this platform, Am I Wrong, to be able to share with you my side of the story and how customers can really be. Not to bash customers, but just to give another outlook and let you guys know what it is your professional has to deal with, maybe on a day-to-day basis, maybe on a week-to-week basis. I don't know. But that's my story, that's my truth, and if you guys like it, be sure to rate and subscribe and leave a comment below. And as you guys know, if you want to share your story with me for me to evaluate if you're wrong about a customer service experience that you may have had, be sure to leave me an email at leamiwrong@gmail.com. Until then, this is the season finale of season 1, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.